Oh, great. Hello everyone and welcome to our impromptu Unbox coffee break with Gaetano Vivo. I have the pleasure has educated more than 6,000 or 7,000 individuals who have graduated from his Reiki healing school. And he walks in and you kind of like drop your baggage. I don't know how you do it, but he gives that space of unconditional love. So you relax without knowing why. You relax, and when we do drop the baggage. But this is truly, I feel, and I'm not just saying it because you're here, I've known Gaetano for over 20 years. We kept in touch. And I've recognized over the years how he has changed, or let me say how the energy that comes through him, or the energy that he channels, has changed him too. Because the way he works, the way you work, your readings, the sessions with you, have really transformed you and transformed people who see you. So we still kind of see each other professionally and also socially as friends. And I really value the guidance that you offer because it is always spot on. It is always what I needed to hear. He doesn't ask you anything. I have a few questions in my mind, and then when we begin the session, suddenly he says these things, he receives these messages.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining everyone. If you have any questions, leave them either in the question box or in the comments, and remind me to look in and read them every now and then. So I was telling you about the sessions with him. He has a unique way. He also has developed his own unique healing method, which is called Panta Reiki. He's going to tell us about it because you're launching your book in Arabic,
Yes,
in the United Arab Emirates. And it is part of the Sharjah Book Festival, which is like a seriously important book festival here in the Emirates. It's international, but it's one of the main events that we have. And he is practicing or seeing clients privately, but also at Kiani Wellness Center. You may know Kiani because I work there once a month. I visit there to see clients in person. And whenever Gaetano comes to Dubai, he also can see clients there, but you also give workshops there.
yes.
So it's been tremendous. And the thing that I really appreciate about him is in lockdown, he really fished me out of my misery, because it was just months after my late husband died and my mom passed away only a few months after him. And it was a horrible time. And he said, no, Sahar, you're coming on Bridges of Light. You're doing an interview with me. And then he gave me my own slot, my own program. Now, Bridges of Light is truly something unique because you have more than what?
35,000 people.
35,000 people from all over the world, maybe mainly Italy, but
Mainly
still
Italian, of course.
international.
Yes.
And there's programs going on, and the purpose of it is truly to build bridges.
Yes.
So people with intuition, with guidance, with
Yeah,
anything
but we
healing.
have, in fact, tonight, later, because now in Italy it's like 5 o'clock p.m., but at 9:30 in Italy, which is like midnight here, I'm having a live show on Bridges of Light as well with Adele. But yes,
Tonight?
Tonight.
Oh wow!
Yes,
Okay,
it's
in
full
Italian?
day. Yes, it's in Italian.
Adele is amazing, but she's coming with you next
She's
year.
coming to yes.
She's
yes.
coming in February, and I
But-
hope to be able to host you here, at least for my clients and
Of course,
friends.
sure.
And it's going to be a mediumship
Yeah.
thing.
Now, lately I've developed this technique which I've called Vivo Healing Experience. My last name is Vivo, which in Italian means life, and of course that is my
I'm going to pull you closer to me so that
it's my family name. It's not like I've invented this name, but
it works well.
Yes, Vivo healing experience is like an experience that you come to receive guidance from the spiritual world, and Sahar has some sessions, and Alia as well, who has joined us tonight. So you just come and I channel, I see in front of you the angels who I'm channeling for a very young age. Then I see your spirit guides, and then I work with your ancestors.
Let me ask you about this for people who don't know.
Yeah.
What is it like, because he's walked with angels all his life, what is it like to walk around knowing that you've got this guidance? Now, people may not know, when you are intuitive or have such an ability, my cat is trying to get on the table, don't wuzzle.
Well, he's feeling the energy.
When I was younger, I thought everyone was like that. I didn't see angels, but I always heard a voice that told me where to go, what to do, when I was stuck, and I just assumed that everyone was like that. But you saw angels. What was that like?
Well, actually, at the age of 3, Archangel Michael would come to my room at night while I was sleeping and take me away.
How old were you, Gaetano?
3. When I was 3,
wow.
I said.
Oh.
When I was 3 years of age, Archangel Michael would come and just kind of take me away. Take me away to places which I did not know what were they. And in the years when then I grew up and knew, I remember that him had taken me to some places where then I've been teaching, like the United States. Like all of a sudden I've been...
Places that you visited later?
Yes.
Oh my word.
Yes. Like, and also, for instance, I've always been very drawn, I do not know why, to the Canary Island. And, you know, I've been teaching constantly the Canary Island for many, many years. And then, obviously, England, where I've lived for 25 years. So, therefore, you know, all over the places, really. But the main important thing is that I published this book called Panta Reiki. In Italian.
We'll talk about that later.
No, but I want to tell, because in the book I publicly say about who I am, where I come from, and what were my insecurity when I was younger, and you know the things that you were saying, that I thought everybody was like psychic and everybody was kind of seeing angels, and, you know. But then I realized that only few people do that when they were very young. And therefore Archangel Michael would come, be with me, and he's my guide, obviously. Each time I give guidance to somebody, he's there talking to the people through me. So, you know, sometimes lately I've met somebody and they said, oh, you're so like a translator. Yes, I actually have a PhD in English literature, and I studied to become a translator, which I did not like at all. I found it so boring. Extremely boring. But then the angels told me, you are a translator. You translate our messages to the people.
Amazing.
And that's what I do.
This is how it started, or this is how it's developed?
That is how it's developed.
So when you got the intuition, did you hear things, feel them, see them? How does it work for you? Because everyone is different, by the way, guys. When you begin to open up and get connected with your intuition, you may experience different things.
Yes. When I have somebody in front of me that comes to ask for guidance, like today I saw a few people at the Kayani Center, and different people from different walks of life, I just feel, first of all, I channel to open up the centers of energy, and so we call upon the guardian angels. We are all born with 2 guardian angels, one on the left, one on the right, and then the guardian angels, your guardian angels obviously, bring that amazing energy which is around you. So then I can read your aura, I can read your chakra, I can tell you what are the chakras that are not working at that time, and then during the channeling we balance the chakras and the energy. And lately I've developed also, did you experience that? Lately I've also developed this mantring, like toning energy.
It was super amazing.
That the angel gave me, and then I translate into sound.
We spoke about that in the previous live. Please listen to it, check it out. Because vibration, and I really want to emphasize this, now we're moving into the era of higher awareness, higher energy, paying attention to the subtleties. And sound vibration or vibration frequency is the highest form probably of awareness. So when he chanted that sound, he said, okay, this center needs to be activated or cleared. And he chanted a unique vibration that I saw. I saw it in color. And I know that this is my frequency and my color.
That's exactly.
And you chanted it and I was, whoa. And this was all part of the sitting. Can we perhaps talk a little bit about the difference between channeling and mediumship?
Yes.
Because I know that you have both and I have both, and maybe for people who are interested, it's very different. Let's begin by saying mediumship is about connecting with spirits who have passed, people who have passed.
Mediumship is something that you are connecting with the people who have passed. But, I've been working for many, many years with mediumship, in England especially. And in Italy, I help a lot of parents who have lost their children through illness or through accidents or incidents or car accidents. They always tell me, Gaetano, you are the dead people. We are very much alive.
Spirits tell you.
Yes,
Yeah.
spirits tell me. Because we do not have to think about them to be dead.
We think we've lost them.
Yes, exactly.
They've
They've not
moved
gone
somewhere
anywhere. No, they're
invisible.
just here around us. So now, like you, I've got my mother here with me. We have got Sahar's mother, her husband. They're all here. They do not have a body because where they are, the body cannot have that kind of.
It's too dense.
Yes, exactly.
And it's a higher frequency.
The earth is a very dense frequency. On the other side, so to speak, we do not need to have a body, but we are always the same. Don't ever think that because you die, you become all of a sudden illuminated.
Somebody else or something else.
Or a spirit guide. That cannot happen straight away, because once somebody goes on the other side, they have to go through a journey themselves.
Which is why, if I may interrupt,
Yeah.
raising your energy while you're alive in this lifetime is so important. This is why self-awareness is important, because you can gain that energy as you evolve and develop. So when you pass or cross over, then you already will be on a higher level. I also want to say that we are all channels. Basically, we are always connected to our essence, to spirit, whatever word you choose to describe it. And sometimes artists channel their inspiration as art, or as messages, or as healing, or as inspiration in the sense of writing or even speaking. So don't be kind of phased out by channeling. But the important thing is when you develop it with the intention of becoming a channel. It is so important that you work on yourself, which I know that Gaetano has been. And actually, you owned a spiritual bookshop in London, in Chile.
Yes.
Which was super amazing. This is back in the day, like, I don't know, early 90s.
Yes.
And I was like, wow, so in a way,
in the
you
90s,
were already ahead of the
I had a
curve.
shop called the Metaphysical Center. In the middle of nowhere, it was Chiswick, which is the place where I live, which is the most amazing.
West of London.
Yes, west of London, very little village. But, I just owned this shop and was like... a lot of people would come and browse to the bookshops and the crystals, the tarot cards that I was selling.
And the crystals, it must have been amazing to have all these crystals.
Yes.
Now, you don't use crystals as such, but you talk about the color of the chakras and the color of the angels.
Yes.
And you associate the energy, or you channel the energy from the angels.
Yes.
According to the angel that is responsible for each chakra.
I didn't tell you yet, but I'm teaching a workshop with Katrina Valente on the 11th of November here at Kayani, talking about the colors that she's an expert about.
Katrina Valente is super amazing with color.
But also with the archangels, and each archangel has got a different color vibration, and the colors of the archangels, the color of the chakras. So, I work with the 7 spectrum of archangels, although I've published these amazing angel cards. I forgot to bring them, actually.
Yes.
No, they've got some new one, which I want to gift you with, but I didn't bring them. But they're all sold at the Kayani Center, which are called Pure Love. Okay, so these amazing archangelic cards, they're there and they tell you messages every day. So,
and I want to say, throughout your books, your meditations, your cards, you really can connect with that unconditional love, the energy of the angelic realm, or let's just call it higher energy of that unconditional love.
Absolutely.
I really felt it, and I listened to the old meditations.
Yes.
And I sometimes I hold the cards, but your books, what you wrote in that little book that comes with the angel cards, is super amazing. So I'm glad you're taking it to the next level and you're republishing the cards
Yes.
in a new way. So
and because I'm although I'm Italian.
Oh, Alia says beautiful cards. Thank you.
Yes. And because I'm Italian, and I feel so strongly connected with this region, with this Arab region, with the Middle East a lot. So I was very fortunate enough to find a publisher that would publish my Reiki book that has been selling a lot of copies in Italy, called Panta Reiki, and it's coming out now in Arabic. I asked the publisher not to change the title. Panta Reiki means, I'll explain it to you.
Please, yeah, I was just going to ask.
It's quite a philosophical kind of things. Panta Rei is the philosophy behind the philosopher Heraclitus. Okay, Panta Rei, Heraclitus found and created this way of not healing, but interact with people. That means everything flows.
Oh, lovely.
So Panta Rei, everything flows. Okay, so now me with my friend, my beautiful friend Francesco Italia, who is kind of my co-author in a sense. No, he's not there. That is, but I need to mention him all the time, as you know. I do.
I want to say hello to my cousin from the States, and hello to Bianca. And just to remind everyone, Bianca is a wonderful psychic and healer, and we're going to be doing a live tomorrow on her channel, on her account. So join us then, 10 p.m.
Hello, Bianca. And therefore, Panta...
Bianca is saying, sorry, I love angels and working with angels. I personally use Archangel Gabriel, Michael and Raphael.
Sure.
But your main archangel is?
My main archangel is Michael.
So what is the frequency of Archangel Michael?
Well, let me finish about the title of the book first of all, sorry. So Panta Rei, everything flows, and that's what Heraclitus would say. Panta Reiki, the word Reiki means an energy that flows from above. So, we have combined the two things, and we have called the book Panta Reiki. So it's coming out in Arabic on the 6th of November, and we're doing a beautiful... Yes, on Sunday.
Yeah, okay.
And then we're doing a beautiful gathering together hosted by the Kayani Center on the 7th. So please come, have a piece of cake and come.
In Kayani?
In Kayani.
Okay,
come
so I'll
at
put
4 o'clock p.m.
at
Kayani. With all the Arabic people, come and join us, and we will be together in this amazing, amazing, amazing angelic energy.
Okay. So your archangel is?
Archangel Michael, who is my guide. Archangel Michael used to channel me. He's been channeling me since I was 3. At 3 years, through me, yes. At 3 o'clock, at 3 years of age, he would not kind of channel me any messages, but he would just take me away to see different places where I would be teaching. The Middle East was one of them, and there are other places which I've not visited yet, but I'm sure that I'm going to, because it's told me that I will be going, like Australia, New Zealand, and Southeast. So, apart from that, Archangel Michael comes with a very beautiful blue vibration, and this blue, because...
it's like a teal blue, isn't it?
Yes, it's like a royal kind of blue. He comes with his sword. Now, in the Catholic Church where I grew up, the sword of Archangel Michael cuts or kills the devil. We, people who work with energy, believe strongly that the devil does not exist. The devil is an illusion, something that people have created.
By the collective.
Yes, something that people have created to scare humanity, okay? To make the humanity being so fearful about things. But us, spiritual people, do not...
That there's an entity called devil. It's more the collective unconscious.
But for sure, I live a fearless life. I'm not scared of anything, okay? Because we know we are protected so much. And that is what I teach to my students. And when people come, for instance, that I'm scared of this, I'm scared of that, the first thing I tell them, you have to do a journey inside yourself. You must work with your inner child. You must heal yourself, your little inner angel. And then slowly, I've told the people that I've seen today at Kayani, slowly, step by step, you'll see how important working with yourself and meditate daily will change and transform your life forever.
Absolutely. Otherwise, you're holding in, you're being imprisoned, and that's why we need to unbox. So we all do the same thing that leads to the same destination, which is release your potential. Get rid of your fears, anxieties, worries, because that is what brings the frequency down.
Exactly.
It's no good just doing a tool, smudging or wearing a crystal, and then you go on doing the same thing.
Especially when you are surrounded with co-workers or people who work with you who want for sure lower your vibration, you stay away from them. You kind of detach.
Yeah.
And detox. Ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords.
That's interesting. With the sword.
With the sword. That is another meditation I do. Cutting the cords that bind. Cut this hook that kind of hook you to people.
And actually, sometimes I do bioenergetic healing, as you know.
Yes.
I studied, the Barbara Brennan method. And if you see energy, you really do see those hooks, they're like, they go into your aura. And this is why people feel drained. It's not that the people are terrible or bad. It's you are open. You don't know how to hold your energy, how to hold your shield.
I was told not to mention this particular thing that I'm not going to be mentioning because perhaps it's not, because we are in the UAE.
Okay.
But, about that kind of energetic, lower frequency people that just suck up your energy, and they like vomiting to you all the problems and everything, and you are completely drained.
They're dumping on you,
and you're completely drained afterwards. So it's better for you to kind of protect yourself with white light around you.
Hello everyone.
With the mirror effect around you,
And intention to just be aware of your auric field and to protect it. I also want to explain a little bit further, because there's so many misconceptions about energy and, he gave me the evil eye. Nobody gives you anything, but you have to be, it's like nobody can drive your car. You're driving. You need to be in charge of that vehicle, which is your body, and you need to understand what you can do in order to keep your vibration up.
Yeah.
But another thing, if somebody has a low energy and you have a higher energy, you're more positive, let me say. Energy will always flow from the positive to the negative. It's like water. So sometimes when you feel drained, it's because somebody else took that energy, or you gave it unconsciously to that person, but then you need to replenish.
Yes.
Which is why we need to cleanse, to meditate. There are many different words. I also always hear, Gaetano, people say, he's negative. I don't think people are negative or positive. They are either lacking nice, vital prana energy, good energy, because, whatever you want to call it, God's energy is always good. But if you behave in a way that is bad or less than positive, it's your issue.
Yeah, so you become that energy.
You become that energy, because that is where you maintain your frequency.
Exactly.
Which is why we need to think, feel, act in a positive way, uncover the unconscious, but also, one day I'm going to take your workshop when I finish writing. I want to learn few symbols. I don't know much about Reiki. That I can use for myself, because I like that idea of symbols, and the tarot is all symbols.
On 12 and 13 of November, I'm teaching Reiki 1 and 2 combined.
Okay.
So you can combine Saturday and Sunday. So you can come and learn about Reiki and about the symbols.
So not this weekend, the weekend
after.
After. So this weekend is your book in Sharjah for everyone who's in.
And actually on Saturday we are doing a free Reiki exchange. Meaning that people can come and ask about any questions they have got in their mind about Reiki, and I'm there to host it.
We are speaking in English. Somebody's asking what language are we in? Speaking in. Barun.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe you mean originally Gaetano is Italian, and I'm Palestinian, British, I suppose. I lived over half of my life in England, and I've moved to Dubai, and Gaetano is...
But he's asking in French, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
But we understood.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, anyone? Oops. I'm trying to scroll down and see. Bianca is saying her personal archangel is Gabrielle.
Yes.
So Michael is the heart chakra?
No, Michael is the throat chakra.
The throat chakra.
Michael is the creativity and the communications archangel.
And
Raphael is the
heart?
archangel of the heart, is the healer, because Raphael is the healer. Gabriel is the second chakra, it's orange, but is also the communicator, the messenger. Gabriel is the archangel that gave Madam Mary, the message that Jesus was coming. And then we have Sandalphon, who is the archangel of the root chakra and is a red archangel. Then we have Metatron. Metatron is for the third eye, and this light is purple. We have Uriel, who is the solar plexus, and is yellow. And then we have the most amazing, beautiful white archangel, who is Shamuel. And Shamuel actually is the guardian angels of the crown chakra. You know, these amazing, beautiful 1,000 petals that we have on our head. Oh yes. And anyway, whoever you listen to this, all of you, if you are waiting for your soulmate to show up, call upon the energy of Archangel Shamuel.
Oh,
it will bring him,
we have him here
straight away.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah. What are these essences?
These are sound essences, everyone. Check them up on my website, and there's 5 levels of them. And you build it up from the meridians to the chakra to the heart, and this is the last level. I studied with this woman, she's absolutely amazing, Canadian kinesiology, and she invented them. So yeah, so Shamuel is for oneness, adoration, and the symbol is the heart. So you can use them in a set or singular. Do we need any other angel?
You think about your soulmate who is coming to adore you for the rest of your life. So you choose adoration.
There you are.
There you are.
So yours is Gabrielle?
No, it's
Michael.
Metatron
is a favorite now, I know,
Metatron
because I'm all about here.
Do you have Michael?
Of course I have Michael here.
What does it say?
Safety, trust and support.
Yes.
Okay, let's call upon
Archangel Michael.
So what you do is you spray once in front, once over, and once behind, and she combines homeopathy, sacred geometry, crystal, flower remedies, so many things into these, and you really smell them.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I've been using them for like 7 years.
Really?
And she will, I'm the only one appointed distributor and seller in the Middle East. I really believe in them. When I spray them, what did you feel?
I feel love like it. A lot of light and everything, and the colors.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, they're really lovely. You make, like, the way I use them is I can see what you are missing, what energies or frequencies you need, and then you have your set. Your set will be 5 sprays, not just the angels. The angels is the last layer, but you spray them in order to build the energy up. The second way, if you want to manifest something, again, I douse it for you, and then you have your meridians, your chakra, your mind, your heart, and the angels. So 5. The set has 5 sprays, and you spray in that order. And I've been checking them for years, and they do hold and maintain your energy, to help you manifest what you need. Shall I make you up a set later, Gaetano?
Yes, of course.
We are working on the life partner. So thankfully, yes, my books are out. That manifested through that as well, by clearing the energy, really seeking guidance from the highest source so that you can bring value. Thank you, everyone. A lot of people have been popping in.
Yes.
Okay, if you have any questions, don't be shy. I always feel people are shy to ask questions. They always send me direct messages. And I'm all about Unbox. So please, Unbox, write a question. Don't be afraid to ask.
Besides, we do not know you. We do not, you're not like on a podium asking a question, for 100 people. And you do not judge. Ask any questions you want. Any doubts, anything. If you would be willing to come kind of on live show with us, I could give you a little reading as well. Can you imagine?
I think we can do, but I have to have the VPN on.
Or if I look at the,
because we are in Dubai.
I can go with looking at.
But we can do that.
I can actually do not need to see the person. I can just feel the vibration. You just choose a name, and I will go straight there.
Okay, so let's go to inspire yourself.
No, I need to have a name.
A name?
Yeah, I need to have a proper name.
Nick?
Nick?
Yeah?
Is that a Nick?
Nick, yeah. Here.
Okay. And will you please, Nick, then at this point, please reply to
yes or no. Just
yes,
say
yes or no, or
so
also,
that you can establish a link.
Yes, exactly. First of all, and then I need to, as I'm reading your aura, your energy, your chakras, then you tell me whether.
So Nick is a follower.
Yes.
I know he's been following us.
Yeah.
And then we have Dima. Okay, Dima, hold on. We'll come to you next. Dima is asking, can I know my angels and how? Okay, long story. You have to attend the workshop, but we will answer.
Let me just answer that her briefly.
Dima, okay.
Dima, yes. Dima, we angels do not have names. Name, it's just like an earthly vibration. We have to give names to everything and everybody.
True.
Okay,
It's a frequency.
So it's a frequency. So when we go on the other side, even when we die, I'm no longer Gaetano. She's no longer Sahar.
Yeah.
Only for the people who want to communicate, then they will come with the names.
Yeah.
Otherwise, on the other side, they do not have names. We have given names to Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, but they come as
so
a
that
frequency.
We can relate or communicate.
And so, when they come, I do not see Michael written on him and Michael. I start to see the blue. And the blue for me
Sandra.
is...
Sandra, I miss you.
And so the blue is for me Archangel Michael. The green is Archangel Raphael. So you do not need to have their names, okay? Even our guardian angels, they don't have names. They have a frequency. Let's go back to Nick.
So okay, you're connected to Nick now. So how can she know her angels? Do we want to finish Dima?
Yeah, how does she want to know? I mean, what does she mean?
She wants to know who's her guardian angel.
Yeah, but I mean, if she wants to know the names, that
okay. So that's what you're saying. There's no name; it's the frequency, and basically, it's her overall frequency.
Exactly.
So guides can change.
Guides can change. Guardian angels stay with you for the rest of your life. They come to pick you up when you're born, and then Then we have we have several spirit guides. A main one that stays with you for the moment you're born all the way until you go on to the other side. And then we have secondary spirit guides, the one that had to come through your life to teach you a lesson or two, and so they vary.
Pathfinder, we call them, like...
How do you call them?
Pathfinders.
Oh, okay.
So if you need a parking lot, a blue dress, they're to do with earthly things that are immediate. And master guides or archangels are the higher frequency to do with your soul purpose or journey.
We do not get confused with the spirit guides.
No.
They're all different.
I'm talking about guides, But angels are guides, but they're high level.
Yes. And also, today, for instance, I saw behind the woman that one of the people who came to see me, a huge elephant.
Oh, really?
So also the animal totems, they're also guides that come and goes accordingly. So going back to Nick, I feel that your energy is a bit scattered at the time because you have gone through a lot of changings lately. I also feel like your energy, we have 3 different kinds of auras. An aura that is very much attached to the body, who is the aura of the people who do not know anything about energy work. Then we have an aura which is like in a medium size, and it's an aura that for people who have gone through a journey and they are like on the point, on the verge of also going through some stuff. And then we have these amazing auras like Sahar's and mine, which are the people who have been going through the teacher, the spiritual teacher, the ones that have gone through their life and they've chosen as a mission, this amazing mission to teach people, to teach about the spirituality and the energy and everything. So Nick has got a medium kind of aura, means that he has done some spiritual journey, but he's not like a teacher or anything like that. He's still on the journey, so to speak. Okay, so what I feel strongly from Nick is that his solar plexus chakra is very kind of come out and talk to me. The solar plexus is the area where the navel is, but in the Western society, we believe that our mind is where the brain is. In the Eastern, like in the Japanese and the Chinese, the mind is in the middle of the solar plexus chakra.
Mm-hmm.
And so...
That's interesting. Because it's your will.
Of course, not only, but it's also...
No, I mean, you make the decision, so it is your mind.
Yes, but not only that, the solar plexus chakra is the house of fears. We were talking about fear before.
Yeah.
A lot of people who have got this, solar plexus kind of chaotic, muddled, it is to do with fears, with the fear of the unknown. And so this brings a lot of anxiety, a lot of insecurity, especially in these times where we are living, those very, very kind of chaotic times we are living in. So it is so very important.
And we often say, like, I'm trying to focus the camera on you when you talk. I'm afraid to zoom out in case it interrupts the live. We often say we have a knot in my stomach. I mean, it's literally because your will is not there. You're not listening to your higher mind. So there's a difference between your brain, which is part of your anatomy, it's in your head, and your mind, which is energetic, if you like.
Yes. And also, for instance, the Indian from India, called the energy here at the solar plexus the city of joy.
Oh, really?
When you're happy, when you are doing a lot of things beautiful, it is like this sensation of happiness comes out of here.
I never made that link.
Yes.
Nice.
Not only, but also, I'm losing now because you said something and I was thinking about it. Now it's gone.
Okay, it will come back. So we were talking about solar plexus, will, and joy, and you were telling Nick that he's going through a hard time.
Yes,
and
he's not going through a hard time. I feel like he's a bit of in a chaos situation at the moment. Not only because everything and everybody in the world is chaotic, but also in his own life at the moment there is a bit of chaos. So, he has to wear, I work very much with color, as you know, he has to be surrounding himself with yellow, like that chair over there, like the flower behind us. It's very important. Please eliminate black, okay?
I'm wearing white underneath.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, please eliminate black for your life, because we do not have a chakra that is black at all.
No, I just wanted to highlight my yellow earrings.
So I work very much with color, and I always explain to people how important color is, and this is the workshop I'm teaching on the 11th of November, also because the 11th number frequency is the frequency of Archangel Michael.
I saw
Did Nick respond at all?
Something 11. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, Nick, can we hear from you? Are you there? Does it make sense what Gaetano is saying?
He's not there, he's gone.
So many people come. Yes, he says amazing. Okay, excellent.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
You wave at Empathic Intuitive. Yes, I waved. Hello, everyone. Hello, Cousin Ella from London. Lovely to see Asandra. Asandra is a master channeler, and she's helped me again throughout the years. There's a very fantastic special interview with Asandra on my YouTube. Please watch it, because she also channels master guides, and I think that energy is bringing in and Bianca. So really lovely, always amazing energy tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, any more questions? Thank you.
Yes.
Does anyone have any question for Gaetano? Shall I give you some names and see if you are inspired to... okay, there's Ala Nusaybe, if you feel inspired. There is Noon Shibanahi.
Allah? Allah is a woman?
Allah is a man.
Oh, Allah is a man. Yeah, let's do some man, because
Nick there's was also Ibrahim.
No, Nick was a man too, obviously, but okay, let's do Allah, you said.
Okay. So as Gaetano tunes into you, if you can just type yes or no, and this will help him to maintain the communication. And if Ibrahim, if you stay with us, we can answer your questions. It's really good because not a lot of men, sadly, give their opinions. So you have your chance tonight. If you have any questions, stay with us.
And you remember, I want to share this, perhaps she does not remember.
Okay.
I asked Sahar like 15 years ago to give me some chance while I was in London, and I think she was already here. I was about to write a book for men only. It was a healing book that I want to call like Healing the Heart of Man. Okay? And so she gave me the most amazing, beautiful insight, and therefore she unblocked my channels, and all of a sudden I channeled this book.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you, Gaetano.
And it's the first Arab book that came out, because while I was writing, I wanted to write like for the alpha man, like the one that cannot kind of get in touch with their emotions and everything. So that was actually what I want to do. And while I was writing it, you know, this entirely, because of course I was writing in English, the entirely UAE kind of energy came up.
Oh wow!
And so I've been. There was never an English publisher who wanted to publish this book. The only publisher that published this book, which is called Healing the Heart of Mankind, is, you know, the same publisher that has now published my Reiki book, Dar Kalayel, who is like a Lebanese publisher. And so, you know, now there is this book that is just written for human, actually humankind, men and women.
And
but
I must say, beautifully written or translated in Arabic as well. Really beautiful. I'll get it in a minute if you start channeling.
So I was, I was wondering, what is his name again?
Ala.
Ala?
Or Ala, yeah.
So Ala, I want to ask you please, are you somebody who is very, very, very connected with the spiritual world, but not very much connected to the earth? Because what I'm feeling from you is that your first chakra, the root chakra, is not really open, is not really connected. I feel like you're always kind of, like me obviously, because I'm always kind of up there talking with the fairies, talking with the, you know, with the ascended masters and everything. So we need, so I feel like you need grounding. You feel very much strongly needing to be grounded very much. So we call upon the energy of sandal phone. Perhaps you want to spray if you have sandal phone here. We call upon the energy of sandal phone, and sandal phone really helps you grounding. So it is the red archangel. It is something to do with you being able to kind of
chakra.
Yes, kind of. It's important for you to be rooted, because I also feel that sometimes when you are like now speaking to us, you know, you're a very intuitive person. I feel like your third eye is completely open to receive messages, to you know, to kind of have this kind of energy around you. I also feel like it's so important for you to kind of trust the process, okay? Because obviously the people around you, especially in the man world and corporate kind of world, the people would just think, oh, this is a loads of God, you know, you will not say routines or lies. But you are one of those persons who can really change the world if you are able to be completely in the trust.
Trust.
You know, to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust who you are, because you'll see how important it is. In the next few years, this trust that you have with you will really kind of change many things. You and other people.
Okay.
Oh, that is all written in Arabic.
Fadi has joined us, and this is Tamim Khawla. She's saying.
We would like to hear about Ata, the guy's name.
Allah? Allah hasn't texted yet. I'm waiting.
Is he gone or is there?
I think he's there. And
we need to have some kind of feedback.
One viewer is saying, Allah, are you still there? I don't know. She's saying, I understand most of it, but I wish you can explain more in Arabic. I'm not going to explain more in Arabic.
Please,
I'm really sorry.
I love the sound.
Anjad, really? Because I notice when you swap languages, it becomes a little bit boring for those who speak English. But maybe we'll do another one where I translate what you say. So معلش من بعد إذنك رح نعمل حلقة تانية ونحكي بالعربي. لأنه لما نقلب بين العربي والإنجليزي اللي ما بيفهم عربي بيزهق وبيضيع منا. بس فكرة كويسة، شكرا. نعملها مرة تانية ونحكي بالعربي.
Invite him over for the book event.
وفي كتاب جيتانو الجديد، هذا الكتاب القديم. Yeah, I'm saying that this is his old book or older book, which is really nice in Arabic, صناعة الإنسان. بس كتابه الجديد عن بنتريكي يوم الأحد بالشارجة. If you are in the Emirates, you can go there. Is it
no, but we are doing this on the 7th at Kayani.
Oh, at Kayani, book launch. Okay. كتابه الجديد رح يكون على.
So you will come, you will have a.
Kayani Center.
We are offering you a lot of food, and you come and enjoy, have a drink.
Okay, I haven't heard.
Drink champagne.
From.
I'm kidding. Drink just juice.
well, you have non-alcoholic champagne.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from Allah. I don't know if he's still there or not. Okay, there's another guy, Brahim.
Brahim has got the most amazing heart. I can feel it very
I don't know
strongly.
if he's left. I don't know if people are still here or not. But
if you're there, people, please write to us. Otherwise, we leave you.
no, maybe they come in and out. It's dinner time. I don't know. Okay, so anyone else?
But there is a thank you there. Is it
Thank
from
you,
me?
the one about the Archangel Michaels that we answered her question when she wanted to connect with the angels.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else that you want to say, Gaetano, about the angels channeling? I'm really looking forward to February because that's going to be different, and where we're going to host a salon of mediumship. And you work very well with Adele. I've met Adele, really super medium as well, very loving energy. And that would be messages from, deceased loved ones.
We don't want to call them deceased, they hate this word.
Okay, from people who crossed over.
Yes.
I have no fears about that, we're all going to go the same way.
No, we don't, I don't have any fears whatsoever. I mean, I could go into the other world tomorrow, I would be the happiest man ever. They do not want to be called deceased.
Oh, they don't want
to be called deceased.
Excellent. Okay, I understand now.
Yeah,
because they haven't. They're
no,
just
they're
crossed
not
over,
deceased ever.
or they're bodiless, let's say.
Yes. Somebody was reading one of my angel cards today, and it's talking about unboxing and things like that. We are never locked in a box,
Fantastic.
so to speak.
Fantastic.
We are born.
The limitations are.
Yes, we are born. We live on this life, and then we are not going to be locked in a box, and that's it. We are an infinitive beings who develop, evolve,
And
go
grow.
over and over and grow and evolve all over and over and over again. So do not call them deceased. They are not deceased at all.
And in fact, if I may add to that, because I feel strongly about it, we struggle, we face problems and obstacles when we consciously or unconsciously refuse to change, evolve, and grow.
Exactly.
And this is really the journey of the Fool card in the tarot, because a lot of people are afraid of the Death card. And death is death of the past. You've got to leave the past behind because nothing stands still in life. Time doesn't stand still, so how can you, when your environment is always changing? So that's why it's important to cleanse, to meditate, to keep raising your energy and growing wherever life takes you, because you truly have infinite abilities and infinite potential.
Absolutely.
What's missing is the awareness. How can you help someone become more aware in their daily life?
Yeah, meditation is the first thing ever. Unfortunately, but not you lot, because if you are listening to this live show today, it's not like you are not aware of what is going on in the spiritual world. But unfortunately, when people whom I told you about before had that restricted aura, those people have to go through some big challenge in order for them to open,
to break their
so
shield.
what happens? That means going through some kind of illness, going through some kind of loss,
a huge
transformation
that they
the
may
death
not
card
necessarily like.
The death card that in the tarot card also says transformation. So unfortunately, still those people have to go through those big challenge in order to become more aware. All those parents that I see in Italy who have lost their children, if their children were still alive, they would not be aware.
True.
So there is a lesson there also to be learned. It's not like their children have sacrificed because then their parents kind of become more aware. No, not at all. I'm not saying that. But there is also
wisdom behind that experience.
Yes, exactly. And knowledge and wisdom, that really the energetic world brings over for you to grow all the time.
I don't know. I remember early on in London when I lost my father and I went to see a fantastic medium. He passed crossed over now. Ronald Hearn. I don't know
I was
if you
going to say.
Yeah?
Yes,
In
I've seen him. Yes.
Common.
He lived.
And not only that my father came through, but another relative who had just passed. And at that time, we were recording on cassettes, and I didn't know what to do, but I made a copy and I sent it to the mother of the young girl who crossed over, and it brought her such relief, although it was such an unusual thing to do. So I thought, you know, she will either love it or hate it or whatever. So that's the thing. You may go through a huge loss, but in a sense, you really find out that consciousness doesn't die. It survives, and that energy of loved ones is always around you and with you.
You see how much we are connected? Ronald Hearn, whom I would see every month in London,
really?
yes, in Clapham Junction.
I adored him.
Yes, wrote a book about
the little boy.
Yeah, the little boy
Yes.
who is Arthur Molinari,
Oh,
who is my teacher at the College of
yes,
Psychic
I
Studies
took
in
some
South
classes with
Kensington.
Arthur,
Yes,
but
can you
we
imagine?
clashed. But Ronald Hearn, amazing.
Yeah.
And he's the one who encouraged me to go on with the tarot. Because 30 years ago, when I first came up and I started reading the tarot, it was such a weird thing for an Arab to read tarot in England, but I was totally fascinated by it. Hi, Lena. Nice to see you.
Hello, everybody.
And I love the purple hearts. Okay, so any questions for Gaetano? He can give you a quick reading, insights.
No, I think I'm getting
When can we
now.
meet you? You can meet him at privately. Just DM me or DM him. I'm gonna put his handle later on. You can also do workshops with him or meet him at Kiani Wellness Center. I'll add the handle. This is Dima asking, how can she
Dima
meet
is
you?
not the Dima I know, right?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so. And Nick is saying thank you. Oh, Rabia, we just missed it. We had Gaetano here for nearly an hour answering questions and messages and reading auras.
Because tonight I said stop for the reading because tonight in Italy, like
You're gonna do that.
in 4 hours, I need to do a public demonstration of mediumship.
Fantastic.
In front of 300 people.
Oh, wow.
In Italy, in Italian.
Good to
So
see.
you know, I need to rest for a couple of hours.
All right,
for
so
sure.
shall we wrap it up?
Yes.
All right.
But we can see each other before and
Well,
meet perhaps.
Maybe we'll do it again. Gaetano, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sahar.
It's lovely to be with you. We're gonna have dinner now.
Yes.
And I wanted to actually invite you in and you can watch us chatting and having dinner, but maybe it's not so easy to eat and talk at the same time. But thank you for being with us. Thank you for taking time to join us.
Thank you.
And I'll see you soon. And just to remind you, Alia says thank you both. Thank you,
Is
Alia.
she saying che bello?
Yeah.
Che bello is Italian.
Do you know
Is she?
Lena? Yeah, she
Che
kind of speaks. Lena, do you speak Italian?
Yes,
I
che
don't know.
bello means how beautiful.
Oh, okay. Ooh. What was I saying? With Bianca, yes, Earth Angel Bianca, tomorrow live at 10 p.m. We're going to talk about tarot for self-transformation, the symbology behind the tarot, and what that journey mean in terms of your own self-development.
Yeah.
Buy the book, my book, buy his book, and come
Please
to the launch at Kiani.
Yes, come to the launch at Kiani on the 7th. 7 is my lucky number. That's why we chose the 7th of November. At Kiani at 4 o'clock, and we will have like a gathering, a little party to celebrate the book Panta Reiki, which tells about my story. I came out publicly all over the world, so you know now everybody knows about my story with Archangel Michael.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Gaetano.
Thank you so much,
lovely to see
very
you.
much.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye bye.